Hi everyone, Sarah here. I have a project to share with you for the Not Too Shabby shop. I will have the links to the shop and the stamps that I use in the description box down below. I have some of these comfy creatures from the Sunny Studio stamps that I had stamped out. They're up here in the corner. I'd stamped them out and colored them in with my Peerless watercolors while I was on vacation. So I'm going to make a background, watercolor background for a card using those little guys. So I have pulled out the Tropical Paradise stamp set, also from Sunny Studio. And I'm going to use a couple of these images, the pineapple, flowers, and leaves, to create a background. So I'm going to do some embossing with white embossing. Have my little embossing buddy here. I'm just going to coat the back of the card there. And I'll start off with the pineapple. I'm just using Versamark ink, and I have white embossing powder from my stash here. Just gonna pick a spot and stamp it. And then I'm just gonna go off to the side here to put my embossing powder on. I know you can't really see it because it's white on white there, but I'll be heating that a little bit later. So I'm just going to add another pineapple in here. There we go. And I'm just going to heat emboss this just so I know where they are. I can still see them, but you know. Alright, so then I'm going to pick out the flower here. Let's stamp one right there. Just turning it slightly every time I go to restamp it, just so they're not all facing in the same direction. And then putting the ink on so I can see, or sorry, the embossing powder on so I can see where I stamped it. And don't be afraid to go over the edges. This will be cut down before I put it on the card, but I'm not going to limit myself there. Okay, just want to get my brush. Sorry for reaching across there. There's some embossing powder that's sticking. Okay, I'm going to heat these guys up. Okay, so I'm going to finish stamping off some of these other images to fill up this whole page, and then I will be back. Okay, so I have my background taped to my board, and I'm going to color in with my Gonzai Tombi watercolors. I did speed this up because the video was quite long. I took time to just talk while I was painting, and then I stopped talking and it got real quiet, so I thought I would speed it up. Basically, I am just going for a messy look. I was not staying within the lines. I did want to go outside of the lines. Um, and I was starting off with just some light colors and adding in a little bit of shading. I worked on the pineapples first. That was kind of my focus, was the pineapples. It's just such a cute image. And you'll see, like, I put some color on, take some color off. You just have to play around with it till you get the look that you like. And it does get pretty messy. Looks like a really big hot mess. But in the end, it works. It turned out really nice. The good thing about watercolors is that you can take color off whenever you need to. You don't have to worry about it being too dark. I did work with 3 different green colors just to add in some interest in the leaves. I started off with a light and then a little bit of a bluey green and then a dark. For the flowers, I picked a pink. It's basically just going with the colors that I had used to color the main monkey image. So I wanted to bring those colors throughout the card base. The next ones that I colored were just the loopy flowers. I was going for an orange and I was going to mix, and then I realized that the color that was straight from the pan actually worked fine. The last part to color was the leaves, the palm leaves. Basically just used the same colors of green that I used on the pineapples. I did realize after too, I forgot to color in the stems of the pink flowers. So I add in some blue after, you'll see that. Just wanted to give it a quick dry before I moved along. I didn't want the colors to mix too much. And I wanted to fill in all the spaces with blue. So I watered it down just to make it a little bit lighter. So I just, at first, just wanted a hint of blue, but then I just kept layering. As I said, this is where it kind of turns into a hot mess. I was putting it down and then blotting it, thinking that that would make it look a little bit better. But in the end, I just kept adding more color to it and mixed a little bit more around the flowers. Yeah, I got messy. Then I started blotting it off and that made it look a lot better, so went with that. Yeah, so this is when I realized that I hadn't colored in the stems, so I'm adding in some blue there, and then that's pretty much it. I will be back to show you the finished card. Okay, so here is my finished card. Super cute. I just did it very simple. There's a stitched rectangle from Lawn Fawn for the back of the card, and then I have a stitched circle that I offset and just cut off the edge. I used the Soak Up the Sun from the Tropical Paradise stamp set, and I just white embossed that on my circle. I just placed my circle down on my table and put my acrylic block right on it so that I could place it with the right curve. And I white embossed that, and then popped up my little Hawaiian Hawaiian monkey to go with the card. So there it is, just a little note card, maybe if someone's going off on vacation, or when you come back, thanking someone for taking care of your house or whatever. I will have the link to these 2 stamp sets that I used in the description box below. Don't forget my coupon code Sarah10 for 10% off your order from the Not2Shabby shop, and any US orders of $60 or more, you can qualify for free shipping. And don't forget to log in when you go to the Not2Shabby shop so that you can collect points on your purchases. For every 100 points, you get $5 off your purchase. All right, leave a comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.